If this room was filled with fathers, right, and they're all eyeing on you, and that's the camera can definitely provide that for you. What advice would you say to fathers out there?
Stay involved. Be involved in the lives of your kids. It's no longer about you. You've had time to get to where you are. Your kid's not important.
Well, probably the most important thing that affected me and my children, never put your children in between difficulties you have with your ex or even going through a divorce. Don't put them in between your mess.
Your kids are always watching. They need you there and present. Being a provider is so much more than making ends meet, you know, paying for college, paying for weddings, and having a ton of money to give them what they need. Being at home and being in the house is not what I mean by being there. You know, when they're playing with their dolls and they're telling you about it, the phone has got to go down. You got to really be into what they're telling you about, because you start to learn about your children by watching them play. And when they start to describe, and you know, watch my daughters, when their interaction between the two dolls, this is how they see things. And it's
parents,
like, I'm like, why'd you say that? And it's kind of mean. Oh no, we're just pretending because they're having an argument. I'm like, is that how people argue? That's how you and mommy argue. And it's like, oh, okay. We won't be arguing like that no more.
Yeah.
We don't have to argue, but we do need to disagree in front of them and show them how to resolve the conflict. We had a disagreement. You heard my side of it, I heard your side of it. We still disagree, but there's still love afterwards, and move forward.
If they're married, number one, they have to love their wife first. Like, she has to be first before your kids. Like, obviously God first, and then your wife, and then your kids. Which when I first heard that, I thought it was totally weird, because my former youth minister at our church, he told this story about, like, all right, if a family's on a boat, sailing or whatever, and the boat starts sinking and everyone's in the water, who do you save first? We're all like, well, the kids, you know, like some of them are babies or, you know, can't swim, save them first. And it's just, you know, a story. So he's like, no, like, you save your wife first. You have a covenant with her. Because of that, she comes before anything else in your life, and she comes after God. If I can't love my wife, then how can I love my kids? If I can't love my family, how dare I go out and love the cul-de-sac, the city, the state, the country, the world? If I can't love the people closest to me, but I'm going out and loving other people, what kind of message is that to the people closest to me?
The bottom line would be love your children. The Bible talks about train up a child in the way that child should go. And most people miss that. They try to train the child in the way you're going. In the way Sally went, in the way Uncle John went, in the way Grandma went. No, and I get it, of course. You train a child from the spiritual based upon, you know, standards that have always been there. But in terms of that child's ability, that child's bent, you want to find out what does that child really like doing, and you feed into that.